Anton, Rouge is celebrating its very first birthday. We should have a cake here. 1 year out in the marketplace. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about the legacy of Rouge 1 year in. What went well, what didn't go well, why, and what we can expect for the next year.
Absolutely. Well, we're super proud of our product. We believe it's extremely competitive in the leisure market. We introduced one of the world's first streaming wireless entertainment systems. We have very cool, modern, comfortable interiors with a variety of seating configurations. And certainly, we're most proud of our cabin crew, or who we call our Rouge crew. They get training at the world-class Disney Institute down in Orlando, and they are absolutely tremendous in the air, on the ground, and something that we're very proud of as a differentiating factor. Certainly, there are always things that you may want to have done a bit better. One thing that we're always really focused on these days is customer awareness of the Air Canada Rouge brand and the product. So we're doing a lot of different events out in the trade community and also with a wider customer community. We had a major brand campaign launch in the fall with a major website in flyrouge.com introducing customers to our product, to how our cabins look on the inside, and of course to our Rouge crew. And again, we're really talking about how we can improve the Air Canada Rouge appreciation for the wider customer community.
Now, it's almost like the branding was too good, you know? So well done, beautiful, beautiful font, you know, the color, the Fluvog shoes for the flight attendants. There was so much hoopla around it, so I think the expectations were very high. And of course, the experience was not Air Canada, so there were some disappointed people out there, and I think for the trade too, there was a bit of confusion. Can we address the onboard product?
Of course. So again, I think we have an extremely competitive product for that leisure market, whether we're talking about seat pitch, whether we're talking about entertainment options, whether we're talking about catering. We've got a product that is very much targeted towards that leisure customer, along with economics that allow us to deliver this product on an ongoing and viable basis. That's something that historically Air Canada had struggled with, and really that's the core mission of Rouge, is to deliver an attractive leisure product at economics that will allow it to be sustainable.
Yeah, no kidding. Now you refer to it as a leisure product versus a low-cost carrier. What is the difference? It's
a very important difference, and I'm glad you brought that up. Air Canada Mainline very clearly targets the business and the premium customer, and they make that clear through a lot of their positioning and advertising. Whereas Air Canada Rouge targets that other segment, which is that leisure or vacationing traveling public. What does that mean exactly? Well, we're not like a Ryanair nickeling and diming left, right, and center. We're very much focused on delivering an attractive leisure proposition, which includes delicious meals, comfortable cabins with a choice in seating. If you're looking for more legroom, we absolutely are offering that. If you're looking for a slightly more premium product, we have a premium Rouge cabin with larger seats, extended legroom, and dedicated service. So we think that what we offer within the leisure segment in the Canadian marketplace and internationally is extremely competitive and very much best in class.
Having experienced Rouge now for myself, I have to say that it was very, very educational. One of the things I noticed that all the communication that was coming through on my booking was very specifically saying, please note, this segment will be on Rouge. This will be Rouge. Download, you know, the
Air Canada app.
The app in order to be able to watch the movies and all of that kind of stuff. So there was absolutely no confusion in what was mainline and what was Rouge. So I think that's a big improvement, correct?
Absolutely, and it's something that we're always focusing on. There's a number of new changes that we'll be making through a number of distribution platforms to help both customers understand what they're booking. So for example, within the aircanada.com booking flow, we'll have a lot more visuals and text helping customers understand exactly what they're buying so that we can manage their expectations up front. I think that's always a key point for us to understand in the airline business is how do we manage customer expectations. Customers know what they're buying and are buying that knowingly and willingly and happily. We can then just deliver a fantastic product on board.
And it is. On board,
Thanks.
Honestly, I was absolutely blown away by the flight crew. They made me, I don't think I've ever experienced service quite like that, because I felt like they absolutely took pleasure
They do.
in everything that they were doing and in serving. I mean, it sounds like such an odd word, but truly I did feel that way. If something was out of place or I was looking for something, no question, there was a flight attendant right there, and more than happy to help with such enthusiasm. It was infectious. The people were having a good time on board. You know, I really, that impressed me a great deal.
Well, it's very much by design. We hire for individuals who have a lot of retail or customer service experience. It's something that we very much select on initially, and then certainly when we bring them on, we need to make sure that there is a fantastic cultural fit. You can train for the safety and regulatory elements and even specific service delivery elements, but you can't really train for that infectious enthusiasm, that happiness, that cheeriness that I think you experienced on board. And so that's really what we are looking always forward to. How can we bring that out on board, and how can we give opportunities for cabin crew to engage with customers?
Aircraft. The Airbus 319, I understand some of the criticisms came from that particular narrow body versus the Boeing. So is there going to be a streamlining of the aircraft? Are we going to see any changes?
So we're always very closely attuned to customer feedback. All of our executives talk to customers either on the phone, in person, by email. So we've heard it all. No surprises to us. Notably on the Airbus 319, we have heard some comments about the Premium Rouge cabin. At the moment, we have nothing to say right now, but I can sort of hint that there's going to be some major product announcements coming later this year. So we're very excited to be talking about it at that later stage.
Good to know. So that's aircraft. Now let's talk a little bit more about expansion. Certainly Hawaii, major new destination for Rouge.
Absolutely, and especially on a snowy day like today.
No kidding.
Want to get away.
I'd love to go back. So what else can we look forward to?
So 2015 is a banner year for Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge, certainly. We're going to be introducing service to 2 new continents, Asia with Vancouver, Osaka, which is very exciting for us, and then also South America with Toronto, Lima. We're also introducing added frequencies to Barcelona and Athens, and there's just tremendous capacity growth across the network. Within the overall Air Canada family, Air Canada Rouge is powering 55% of that capacity growth. So we're very excited, very happy about that, and certainly 2015 is going to be another fantastic year for us.
Well, congratulations, and we expect you back here on the 2nd birthday, where we'll make sure to have a cake.
Now we'll update the signs then as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming in, Anton.
Thank you.
I like working for Air Canada Rouge because I'm surrounded with many people who are fun, friendly, enthusiastic, and I love coming to work. We all have great energy, and we all love interacting with our customers. I think that's part of the reason why we were all hired. And we do it out of the goodness of our hearts. We love connecting with passengers. We're not doing it because it's our job. We're doing it because we love it.